Up, 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 up. Up, up, up.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much.
Ah, Phoenix. Phoenix, thank you so much for the resubscribe using your Prime. You could have used that on anyone. But you used it on me, so thank you. That is 8 months. Phoenix, you're 1 month away from our stream, baby. Bun, 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 bun. Oh, look at us. Look at us. And Barnaby Bun. Hello, Bunby. The One Piece! It's real! Oh! Gotta chew. My day's going good so far? It's going alright. It's really cold out. And it's not great. And apparently there is a rock salt shortage in our area. So, great. Bye, Luffy. Gotta chew you. And also, Rook, thank you for being you. Alright. Alright. I don't want to dilly-dally here. This is a special stream event anyway. Let's see if the Xbox scene is still working. Should be. Okay. Alright. Cool. Cool. Everything should be fine. Click. Hasn't booted me back out yet. Oh! Oh! Hey, I recognize that one. Hydrate. Yeah. Thank you for the water. I actually need to go refill my hydration cup. So that's Obsidian's new intro, huh? Very interesting. Careful. Seizure warning. Dark circle's barely visible. Should be good. Okay. Toggle, There seems fine. Actually, I need to go refill the water. I forgot to do that despite having all this time to prepare. I forgot. That's my face. have my water all filled up. Thank you for the hydration. How's the resident thick Benui? Good and thick, as he should be. And ready to game. Yeah, keep it on quality. Okay. Fine by me. Alright. Orpa. Hey, furry-cures. A good afternoon to furry-cures, and Darius, and Kikyo, and Barnaby, and Rook, and the Venomous. How you doing? Our new game.
Eora.
Ah.
A world where mortals live, die, and are reborn through the turning of the wheel. In a cycle of reincarnation, watched over by the gods.
Uh-huh.
Our gods.
Right.
Some of whom love us more than others. Your home, the Adiran Empire, is treasured by Wodica, Our Lady of Law and Vengeance, the Burned Queen. But our goddess has lately turned her eyes from us, and our empire has suffered revolts, famines, challenges to rightful rule. We lack a common purpose, but we could find it in the living lands.
Might I
a rich
propose
and lawless island settled by fugitives,
as our common purpose?
wanderers, exiles, and us.
Okay, fine.
Yet the more we free this place from danger, the more the land fights back.
Ugh.
And now, as our colonists crowd into Paradise, the last safe city, the locals find themselves crowded out.
Hi, Christopher.
Many years ago, you were born to a family in our Adiran Empire, and in a rare turn of the wheel, you came into this world a godlike, touched by a patron god in the womb. To some,
touch.
a blessing. To many, an abomination.
Oh,
You
come
grew
on.
up an outsider, but I saw potential.
Hello,
in you.
Miriam.
Potential and an opportunity. And within my court, you found purpose. Now I call upon your vow to our empire.
Would you
and
say I'm
name you
avowed?
my envoy.
Oh, okay.
Venture
All
forth
right, roll
in the
credits.
name of your homeland and secure our future.
Oh, boy. There's quite a bit going on here. Oh, quite a bit going on here. Colin Power, Citrus the Nation. Oh. You are a god like a rare individual born, blessed, or cursed with a connection to one of the gods. Godlike manifests the divine heritage, unique physical features, and innate abilities that reflect their patron deity. Difficult souls may view them with suspicion, reverence, or curiosity. Whoa. Curiosity. Whoa. Uh, uh, uh. Nah, it's being weird. Lip sync's being weird. Oh well. Strangely enough, many of the godlike have disappeared from the world in recent years, but you have not. Stranger still, you've never learned which god touched you. Bad touch. That's a very... Huh? High enough. Very interesting. Can I unselect this? Kind of confused because I didn't have one started. Unless... Oh. Uh. Hmm. Okay. We are lacking a choice of goatee and mustache only, but the beard one will have to do.
Yo, thank you for that follow.
What? Bunny bot. Huh? What? Those waza? In confusion. I see. Yeah. What? Thank you. I don't think so. Alright, extra. Hi to Alexis. Yes, Avowed. Bun 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 bun. That's a lot of makeup choices. Alright, your background provides unique dialogue options and determines your starting weapon. All equipment and abilities are available to you regardless of your background. Interesting. Okay. Feels like Bun in here. Hi, Floofy Fox Todd. Alright, so graduating with honors from the Academy, you published a treatise on soul lineage that threatened the legitimacy and drew the ire of your local lord. When he had you arrested, the Emperor intervened and recruited you into the archives of the Imperial Court. Find is a bottomless well of occult knowledge, legal precedent, and historical observation, and poetry. You've forgotten more than most people have learned. Ah, wah, wah. It's my face. When your village crops failed, your strange insight and unsettling manner earned your neighbor's suspicion. You foresaw the torches and pitchforks and fled. At Crown, Emperor recognized your talents and elevated you from back alley fortune teller to his personal mystic. You have learned how to wield power from the shadows. All it takes is a dash, influence, and a pinch of deception. You were born to a noble house of great influence, middling wealth, and questionable morals. When scandals and succession disputes saw your family cast down, you threw yourself on the Emperor's mercy and he shielded you. Canny yet refined, you have become a formidable force at court and an invaluable ally to the Emperor. Born to humble beginnings and driven to desperation by famine, your life was destined to end on the executioner's block until the Emperor spared you. You're more at ease in the wilderness than in court, but your cleverness and observant nature have made you one of the Emperor's most trusted operatives. Whether tracking prey or spying on enemies, your skills are put to work both inside and outside the throne room. You distinguish yourself on the field of battle, fighting a violent Scanite uprising, and the Emperor honored you with a place among the elite tall-grass spearmen. Some of your scars are less obvious than others, but you wear them all with pride. The Emperor values your loyalty, your grit, and your martial prowess. I'll take the war hero. Stealth archer? Yeah, probably. Attributes. Damage, strength. Max health, resistance to poison and bleeding. Speed and action speed. Critical and range. Elemental resistances and resolve. Okay. Max on character creation is 3. Sure.
Uluthen! Uluthen!
Beyond safe!
Sihuethi Urthen Roth! Lavaru beyond sick!
All right. Yep, I'm good. Hello, Krim. Whose dog is that? It's going all right. Just was kind of waiting for the going live screen, which seems to have happened. Ooh.
What do you know of the living lands? The rumors and tales are so vexing, they cannot be true. And yet they are. Those untamed wilds, overgrown with the most curious wonders and the most dreadful abominations. There beats a dark pulse within the heart of that soil. Something vile stirs beneath the earth, seething with rot and decay. A corruption growing beyond everything it touches. Its foul tendrils reach towards us to lash out at the Empire itself.
Slight problem.
I command you, go to the living lands, find the roots, and if necessary, sever them. You are my envoy. Remember your vow.
Avowed?
The hopes of an empire rest upon you.
6 weeks later, off the coast of the Living Lands. You know, I don't think it's been a smooth journey. Jesus Christ. Why would you do this? Would not inside her. Hi, Afro Bandit. Sick but getting better. Oh no. The creature.
Envoy, over here. You're alive. Thank the gods I pulled you out the wreck when I did. I wasn't about to let the Emperor's envoy die on my watch.
Doesn't more than shipwreck to kill me.
At least the journey's not completely lost. I heard the cannons. I couldn't... We...
Start with names. Who are you?
The name's Garrick, sir. Quarter gunner. 3rd Adiran Fleet.
Oh, thing for war hero.
Fort Northreach. Island off the Living Lands. I've been here before. It's an Adiran outpost. But...
Those outposts can help us.
Wish I could say that for sure. I saw flashes, Envoy. It weren't the storm that wrecked our ship. It was cannon fire. And it could only have come from that fort up the hill. It makes no sense. No one fires on their own countrymen. Unless...
unless the forts fall into enemy hands.
That's what I'm afraid of too. In the meantime, you survived. That means we're not scuppered yet. As long as you're here, the Emperor's mission can still go ahead.
What about the people that attacked us?
We may not be through with them. Adir's got an embassy in the port of Paradis. Once we make it there,
Oh my
we can
gosh, thank you
regroup
so
and
much.
Figure out what to do next.
Oh, I thank you so much
I
for the
hate to
20
say it,
biddies.
But the fort's probably our only
Thank
chance
you.
of escape. We need supplies, and if our troops have been captured, they'll need our help.
We're standing our way.
Those boards up there look old. A good hit and we can be on our way. Take that spear. It's no good to any of our crew anymore. At least some supplies survived, for all the good it does.
Game is very pretty looking. That much is certain. Definitely glad that I'm playing this on my Xbox. Ah! Thank you. You have two weapon reloads that you swap to by pressing Y. Uh.
You look like a dab hand with that. I don't understand. Why would they fire on us, their own people? No use wondering. We've got to make sure our troops are
Little
safe.
rats! Little rat things! Refending.
Ah, well, I don't suppose they were using that either.
As the word read, here lies Emmeline, man-at-arms, the bravest of us. Byrt, faithful quartermaster. Very interesting. Very pretty. I like it. Still creature.
No! The fort's lit their distress beacon! We've got to hurry! Zarup shouldn't be here. Haven't the troops been doing patrols? Now you've done it!
All right. Numb. It's fine. You gotta just crunch it all down. Crunch, crunch, crunch.
Come on, the fort's up ahead.
That's just how potions work.
Tripwire.
Somebody to exit the end of the wire.
Good hands. How many of these damn things are there? Springberry's good. Those should rally us.
No? Okay. What do you mean? I don't do that, Fanta. No. Although you do remind me, I want soda.
Hi, can you please pet me? I just want to be petted. Just a little pet, please. That's why I'm a pet. Because you're supposed to pet me all the time. You know you want this. Okay, I'm ready for petting.
Wow. Squish, 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 squish. Hi, Phoenix, darling. Yo, Luffy, why are you looking at me like that? You want a sip of my Dr. Pepper, strawberries, and cream? Is that what you want? What do you want? Is it my butt? I know it's thick and juicy, but that's the wrong kind of booty. Luffy, please. Yes, Barnaby, they do have a strawberries and cream Dr. Pepper, and it is genuinely amazing. It's like a liquid strawberry ho-ho. It's so good. Luffy can't have that. You already stole that booty. Aw, Rook. Ooh. Oh, still has. I missed that when I read that. Yeah, they still sell it. Pepsi's about to sell their own
God.
here soon.
It's a bloodbath. They've torn the place apart from the inside.
Yeah, that
Did
certainly
they-
seems bad.
Were they fighting each other? Envoy, I'd...
Wooden Dog 3. Lowell visited for third time this week. Comes nearly every day now. Says insects keep crawling on him. Asks what went that will repel them. Having inspected him every time, if I know evidence of bites, abrasions from scratching getting worse. Still been brought in by Emmerich, a Gladenfall. Found her unconscious near empty bottle of sleeping draught. Administered emetic. Once she felt well enough to talk, complained of hallucinations every time she closed her eyes. Roridan shows signs of malnourishment, refuses food. Claims Emmerich is trying to poison him. Must discuss this with Captain. Why these behavioral changes? Is it the Adra? Starting to think I should sleep with my lancelet at night.
don't like this.
Alright, so hold on a second. Move, jump and park. Huh? And hit action. Hold Y. Okay. Okay, that's okay. That makes sense. And it said I can. Aha! Now would you look at that? It kind of makes me want to play Nightingale more. I was enjoying Nightingale. It's just at the time my computer wasn't strong enough. I have upgraded my computer since the last time I played Nightingale. Copper. Silver and copper. Do we got the full range of coins? This cart was moved post-fight.
I remember some of the soldiers praying around that Adra pillar. Hope it helped their souls find the beyond.
We rise. Is it you?
Back off, bitch! Adria is a green crystal found throughout the known world, emerging from the crust of Eora in the shape of iconic pillars. We cherish Adria, build the temples around it, study its potential as an energy source. But Adria is so much more. When we die, Adria is the road on which our souls travel into the beyond. And when our souls are ready to return, Adria shines a lantern guiding us from death into life. When you find yourself in the presence of Adria, take a moment to ponder your place in the Great Wheel. Consider who you were, who you are, and who you can be. Stew, that is a lot of health.
These used to be nice quarters.
Apple, or at least part of an apple. Ooh, Steepman's logs. Mid-spring. It's over for Farron. They caught him. Tried to stow away in Dawnshore. Poor bastard. They all know the punishment for desertion is death. Not sure how Vintabrand heard about it. From the sound of things, she's ready to come over here and hang me by my thumbs. Siblin is in tatters. I had long suspected the two were soft on each other. Alhart heard her muttering the bond is shorn last night. Should keep an eye on her. Gods to think I asked for this post. I could have been hunting on the estate in Ire Glanfath. More fool of me for trying to make something of myself. Chicken noodle soup? It's fine. Mid-spring, 12. Frigate arrived from High Crown. Enough gunpowder barrels and siege equipment on board to arm an entire regiment. I assumed we'd take stock and send it to Paradis. Manifest says we're to keep it here until told otherwise. Sensed it in the air at mess. Everyone eating slowly and avoiding the subject. No one wants to be responsible for it. What does command think we need to defend ourselves against? We're an outpost. We would deal with pirates. We don't need ballista for that. I hope until told otherwise comes sooner rather than later. I don't like sitting on gunpowder. Someone's liable to lose a foot. Alright. Ooh. Vandalized. Oh, okay. Side dashing. Oh, hello. Unlocks with... Oh, okay. We need to find a storage key. Okay. Ah, roasted chicken. Of course. It wouldn't be an adventure game without roasted chicken just sitting
somewhere. Must be a secret room.
Good eye. Thank you very much. Or just click.
The branch breaks.
Look out!
Oh, that seems bad.
Is this what they were like?
Springberries, they cure poison. Thank you.
I don't understand. How could our own people sink to this?
Well, Jailer's bill. Blood stains the corner of a scratchy, hastily written list that seems to correspond to the cages sitting nearby. Herein, those convicted: Fisk, laying traps; Godfor, plotting to detonate the gunpowder barrels; Woodbine, subversive activities; Beckett, thinking thoughts of my wife; Rordon, stabbed Emmerich; Elfred, stole my apple, the bitch; and Lowell, cursing me with his eyes. Oh. Oh, hello. Storage room key. Copper. And I can take your shield. Yeah, buddy. Open. Ah. Your armor type, light, medium, heavy affects intensity and recover time of your reactions and attacks. Heavy armor, the greater your stability against incoming attacks. Okay. Less stamina, less essence, but better defensive stats. And there's upgrading. Oh, hello. It's very pretty. I like this. Visuals are on point. Birds.
It's put its guard up. Hit it with everything you've got.
Oh. Press near a fully stunned enemy to perform a special attack. Massive damage. Okay. Oh, hello. You on here? Big Moomba. Hello, Moomba. How you doing today? Nothing up on this wall. Meat. Thing. Alright.
Surely there's a way to clear those brambles.
Surely.
Ah, up there. Margrim's Fury. That'll do it. Burn right through the brush. If we can get it down, that is.
Like that health potion. Pretty awful. Aww. Why, what's wrong? And I'm doing all right.
There. Over here! Help! I'm locked in! About time. Oh, gods! What's the matter with your face?
That's rude. What's the matter with your face?
Stay back. I'm not catching whatever's on your head.
Easy. He's a godlike.
You mean a god gave you that face? Touched your soul and everything?
That's right.
Never seen one of your kind before. I always heard folks say you were blessed. Looks more like a curse to me.
You should have. No, no. God bless me. I would have asked them.
They never talk to you. Huh. They must not like you very much.
Wow,
That's the Imperial
Elora.
envoy you're talking to. Show some respect.
The Imperial.
Got sick of the weekend, and so far it's
Shite,
gotten
I
worse.
should've known you were demons
No.
too. Funny you survived while all your friends here went belly up.
Right, hilarious.
Adir's had their boot on Paradise since their first soldiers came.
'Cause the place is pure chaos.
Did you not think we liked it that way? I have to smuggle just to get anything past your damn checkpoints.
Do that. Could you give me the benefit of the doubt?
I'm trying. Your friend's the one picking a fight with me.
Paradisans will knife you in the back over a dirty look.
At least we don't go mad and slaughter each other.
Wait, so our own men did sink our ship?
They did all of this. The day I came, I noticed the guards talking gibberish. Then the killing started. They went wild. Stabbed their mates in their sleep.
Want to turn on each other like feral dogs?
I told you, they weren't right. When the storm came, they fired the cannons. Their faces changed. That soldier in here tried to strangle me. I had to defend myself.
The face has changed, but that man's face looks normal.
He still did it.
I've got a bad feeling about this. It doesn't make sense. What if she murdered that soldier and she's just trying to cover it up?
In self-defense, I'm inclined to believe her. Let's hear her out before we decide.
Look, we don't have to like each other, but we can all get out alive. I left my boat at the edge of the island. It should still be there. I don't see how the soldiers could have found it yet. You let me out, and all three of us can go to Paradise.
Envoy, I've tangled with Paradisan smugglers before. She'd say just about anything to get out that cell. Her story's full of holes. What if the boat's not there? What if she turns on us?
For fuck's sake, be reasonable. Don't listen to him.
Believe me, I want to help.
Gods. That's the sanest thing I've heard all day.
Let's go find that key.
It's in the warden's room. They blocked it off when things went south. You can find a way in, though. You seem smart.
If we live to regret this,
You worry too much. Besides, if she turns on us, we'll kill her! Ah. Alright, well, let's go find that key. Oh, backpack. We got some copper and health potion. Spoiled cabbage? Why the fuck would I take this spoiled food? Prisoner apprehended at loading dock outside Fort Northreach. Detained immediately under suspicion of extra legal activity. Moved to holding cell within the fort for questioning, demeanor sullen and defiant. Refused to verbally engage with guards. Prisoner offered standard rations and water. Told guard to perform obscene activity with the food. Second guard performed routine patrol 2 hours later and observed the ration had nonetheless been eaten. Maybe. Prisoner prisoner questioned about purpose of her visit to Fort Northreach, admitted she came to move some goods, refused to specify what kind, denied any connection to Petizian rebels, but expressed clear contempt for Edger, sympathy for rebel cause. When pressed, told the interrogator to go away and eat shite. Disciplined accordingly, returned to holding cell. Interesting. Yeah, we could have. Oh. Well, alright then. Silver, potion, pelts, common robe. Special glows. Will hit chance over stun.
At least you got around to trusting me eventually.
fine. She's out. Now we should move. We've got to burn through those brambles.
Ability tree, huh?
There's an idea. We can nice work.
Alright. Level up! Woo! Hello, Rizilla! Oh, excuse me. And Jaxie! Hi, Jaxie! How you doing? First ability choice. Minor missiles. Enemies dealing. Tanglefoot summons lingering. Tangling roots enemies, keeps them in place for 8 seconds. Charge. Dash forward, smash into anything in your way, and if enemies deal explosive damage to break any blocks, enemy blocks, destroy walls, or shatter frozen enemies. Yes. Cast abilities. When you level up, you can award ability points. Casting abilities via the left. Okay. Or quick slots. Abilities require essence. Okay. And as for, don't know what this game's all about. So, this is a fantasy RPG game made by Obsidian. You know, the people who made New Vegas and Grounded, among other things. And it seems to be about a fungus plague that is plaguing a nearby country, and we've been sent to go figure out what's true about it and what's not. And descend. I want to keep an eye on the breath meter. Okay. Oh, I see that. Ahaha. There was multiple starting classes to choose from. Character creator.
The Deeren soldiers don't massacre each other. They just don't. Something caused this.
Alright, so there's a way back up here if I wanted to. How you doing, Final? Interesting. Oh, smush the snack. Good noodle.
To think they turned on each other like dogs. I can't fathom it.
They were bastards when they came here. All it took was time.
But the Deerens, we respect each other. We're raised to follow the rules.
What's the matter? Upset your kin are no better than anyone else. Stay in the tall grass. You can get the drop on them.
Oh,
Right. Did
I
your God
see.
give you that power too?
Are you sure you don't know who's godlike you are? More coming. Stay down and don't get us killed.
walk the dog, then it started raining on us bad and to cut it short. Oh, heck. Can I? Oh. All right. Ugh. Anything? No. All right. Aha. Boots. Improve the dodge distance. All right. No. All right.
Hope you do better with that grimoire than he did.
Shame it didn't have a healing spell.
We've got our common wand, a grimoire,
Hope there's a fire.
essence
spell in there
potion.
to make quick work of the brambles.
Oh. Very interesting.
Mugren's Fury in a book.
All right.
We've got the high ground. How should we do this? Magic's the flashy choice, I suppose.
Oh, hello, sir.
Envoy, watch out!
Interesting.
I've seen ruins like these. Wonder what they are. Maybe nobody knows.
Call them godless. Some kind of people who came here long ago.
Dun, dun. Someone's screaming.
I tried to tell them. Why wouldn't they listen? You can't kill me. No one can kill me. I'll swim across the sea.
I knew it. Whatever's on their faces, it gets into their heads.
I'm no expert on soul plagues, but whatever you came here to find, I'd say you found it.
Amanda, you must have answers.
Aye. Maybe we could still get through to him.
Good luck with that.
Who disturbs us?
Just talk. Can we do that?
I had dreams. Fabulous dreams. They tried to silence them.
Steady yourself, please. We're only trying to help.
You're wasting your breath. He's gone.
You tread in the orchard.
Your log mentions desertion and siege equipment. What started this?
They sent orders for fire. I should have been free to drink of the land. They thought they could stop me. Vipers! Their venom stains my blade.
He can barely string a thought together. How could he have killed everyone?
He couldn't. Not like this. He's just the last one standing.
Trespassers!
Seeing soldiers with scarred minds. This is something worse.
Scars? What scars? They brought axes to cleave into the wood. And you return death to us.
Envoy, this could come to blows. Keep your guard up.
Feed the roots, kill the rot.
Now you've done it.
You're gonna regret this.
Ugh.
Probably some noble who bought his commission. Now look at him.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but at least he's not suffering.
Cinnamon Roll, yesterday I received word that one of your scouts was caught in Dawnshore attempting to board a cargo ship bound for the Dead Fire. I doubt this is news to you. I also doubt you are unaware that this is your third incident of desertion in the past month. I realize your post grants you greater responsibility than your position as a third son accustomed you to, but there will be consequences if you cannot keep your troops in line. The Emperor is watching. See to it that you impress the importance of duty upon your charges. That's the way we came from, I'm pretty sure, so... What's over here? Copper, silver, potion, and iron. Iron, branches, and potion. Yay, grave robbing! Woo! Oh boy. We love grave robbing.
Closer, we twine.
Hello?
You have returned. We felt your presence like dew on a leaf. We wake. Heed us.
Envoy, you alright? Can you hear me?
Heard a voice.
A voice? What did it say?
I had returned.
Now your envoy's losing it.
No, I think something in the Ardra spoke to him.
People can have spiritual experiences near Ajar, can't they?
Not like this. I've been round Ardra my whole life, and it never spoke to me.
I don't think it spoke to anyone. Not even godlikes.
That's some gift.
Never happened before.
Maybe they're... Never mind. We've got to get to Paradise.
The boat's just up ahead.
Gods, I hope you're telling the truth.
This way.
Wow, J-Cat. You just gonna call me that? Wow. Ah, Pip! You're in my walls! Get out of my walls! What are you in my walls? Get out of there! There's no place for a dragon. And also, I don't steal carrots. How dare you? My face! Ow, let go! Ow! Oh, my face.
Boat! There it is.
Thank the gods it's still here.
I'm not a
Get
carrot
on.
thief. We grow our own carrots here. I have no
There,
reason to
in the
steal
distance.
carrots.
It's Paradise. So, the smuggler wasn't lying.
Wow.
My name's
Wow,
Allura, you
Rizillo. Thanks, I guess. But do you really gotta grab on and like squish all of my bones and cartilage together? Like,
Thanks. I've enjoyed not being dead.
Look, if this is the soul plague the Emperor sent you to find, we have to stop it. You have to stop
no,
it.
my
no matter
ears.
what
Let
it
go of
takes.
those. No, get those
I've
out of your
heard rumours
mouth.
about folk changing out in the hinterlands. I thought they were just that. You know, stories. I never imagined it'd be like this.
No enemy is invincible. We beat Relk. We'll beat whatever corrupted him.
I don't know how, but if anyone can find a way, it's you.
Will you
What do you
get on
mean,
before I
moist
leave without
ears? No.
Aye, onward
I
to
don't think so.
Paradise.
Oh,
Never thought I'd be glad to sail here with a smuggler.
you?
got it
Anyone
from here.
asks, you never met me.
Alright, so I have character points to spend. Grab a point in strength. Yeah, confirm. So you can gain points. Gains abilities innate to you as a godlike. These abilities will be unlocked at key moments in your journey and will be different depending on the choices you make. Interesting. And they said that you can spec into these all you want at any time. You're not locked in, really. Interesting. Is the only nom a little and plenty left. No numbing my ears. Go for the thigh meat. Goodness gracious. What do you mean by that?
Suppose this is where I leave you then. I owe you my life, Envoy. I won't soon forget what you did.
What's what you do now?
I don't know. It's all just sinking in.
Let
Hope
that
the
sink
folks
in.
at the embassy know where to find a good, strong drink.
I am not half food. And then I should look out for?
Well, it's the Living Land's biggest port. People come from all over. Not all of them are Adir's friends.
I am not any percent
why?
food.
You'll be fine. After the fort, I figure you can survive anything.
Where do I find that
You
embassy?
don't have to. Just go up the pier. I imagine they've sent someone official-like to take you there.
Must be nice, eh?
Goodbye, Garrick.
Same to you. You'll make the Emperor proud. I'm sure of it.
And what about you, Laura?
Look, I'll no thank you for showing basic decency. But you saved my life. That counts for something. To me, anyway.
Wow, J-Cat. No, not this bunny, Rosillo. I am an apex predator. Shut up. What do you do now?
Try to survive. Same thing I do every day. There are always crews looking for hands. I'll find more work somewhere.
I am not emergency food. Also, hi, Luna.
Try not to get killed? Nah, I'm kidding. Just don't go around acting like you own the place.
Why are you
Alright?
laughing? I am a predator, Benoy. I will fuck you up politely.
Not all of them. But it's not a great way to make friends. Give Paradisans a chance.
Stop
That's why they came here
laughing.
in the first
That's
place.
mean and kind of rude, J-Cat.
Hope we don't run into each other. Still, take care of yourself.
Excuse me?
And here I thought we were getting along. You know, if you just tell me where the claviger is, I'd get out of your hair.
He's out on official business. That's all you need to know.
So he didn't tell you either, huh?
I'm gonna say hi, Roy, the cuties if it's pretty. Don't worry. Wow. Hope you're having a good one, Luna.
Hey! Turn around and sail back to wherever you came from. This dock is reserved for the Imperial Envoy.
Yeah, that's me.
And he's late. Huh. Probably died at sea. Good riddance.
Wow. You want to try saying that in a way that doesn't piss off the Imperial Envoy?
Wait, you're the... Fuck.
Nice.
Forgive me, Envoy. I meant nothing by it. A slip of the tongue. Can we start over? Name's Cynric, captain of the local militia. We're a scrappy bunch, but we know our way around Paradise. Unlike most Adirans who couldn't find their ass with both their hands. Oh, present company excluded. They told me you were godlike, but I didn't know what to expect. Your face, it's so... Ooh, on second thought, why don't I just shut up before I say anything else I regret?
Now there's a good idea.
No doubt you've come for the Adiran ambassador, but he's gone.
Gone?
Along with our claviger.
Your man here is talking about a claviger, but who or what is a claviger?
Well, he's the closest thing we have to a local authority.
Sheriff,
Part
got it.
keeper of the keys, part bald fist.
Paradise's mayor, more or less. Most people out here aren't fond of established hierarchies and titles. So, we made up some new ones.
They left town at the same time?
No, there's some kind of blight in the wilderness and rumors of plague. They went to investigate.
Put me down, J-Cat.
Nature
No!
has a mind of its own in these parts. When the ecosystem changes, we ask ourselves how and why.
Leaderless and rudderless is the natural state of things in Paradise anyway. Keeps things interesting.
I have a missive to deliver.
I'm sorry, Envoy, but no one's here to receive it.
Nonsense. There's a small army of pickpockets, smugglers, and scoundrels between those walls who'd be happy to take it off your hands.
Just ignore him.
Where did you say they went? Because I've got an idea.
They traveled northwest to the Strangle Route, past the old Pargroon Wall.
You need to find the ambassador, and I need to find the claviger. How's about we partner up?
Can you follow orders, or I need to hand the entire one? What business do you have with the claviger?
Claviger Amond helped me get on my feet when I came to Paradise a few years ago. Last time we spoke, he sounded worried about things. If he's gotten himself into trouble, I owe it to him to help out.
How about
Name's
you
Kai.
introduce-
I've been a soldier, a sailor, and a halfway decent baritone.
He's a troublemaker, but a damn qualified one at least.
I knew you had a soft spot for me. I did my time in the Rawatayan Navy. I'm good, as long as you talk real slow.
Mordecai, before you go, remember, you're taking a distinguished veteran into the wilderness. Make sure he comes back alive, or the Steel Garrote will have my head.
Better yours than mine.
Alright, head out. What's this about the Steel Garrote?
The Steel Garrote are here as guests, helping Adirans like yourself keep the peace. Or so they say.
What are they doing here?
You tell me, Envoy. The Adirans came to our shores with their soldiers, their bureaucrats, and their cult of murderers. Asking a lot of nosy questions is a good way to end up with a knife in your back.
I met a Steel Garrote paladin in the flesh before.
They're an order of religious cutthroats, sharpening their blades for the glory of the burned queen. Oof, creepy bunch, too. Who needs enemies when you have friends like the Steel Garrote? Speaking of the Steel Garrote, fair warning, their leader, Inquisitor Ludwine, is eager to greet you. Or possibly interrogate you.
What do you mean by that? Loudwin? No one told me she was here.
Wait, you know the Inquisitor? Dare I ask how?
So, options here. Got positive side, but it was a long time ago. She was my mentor, taught me everything I know. We were lovers before her incident. We were lovers after her incident. Let's just say we have history and leave it at that.
Oof, just the thought of seeing her in battle sends a chill down my spine. I heard she's a monster, the personal handmaiden of the burned queen. But that's not all. They say she fell in battle in the dead fire, and death spat her back out.
And to do what she wants with me.
Catch up on old times, I suppose?
We'll have time to worry about Ludwine later.
Great. Something to look forward to.
First, we've got to find your ambassador and my claviger.
New companion. Fire and Ice. Fire is a powerful shot from his blunderbuss. Fire and ire, not ice. And fire starter. Okay.
I'll bet you're glad to be on dry land after that voyage. Come on, let's get you some fresh air. The Dream Scourge has driven people to the city. Means more bandits on the road. Pargrunen left these beacons all over the island. They're good for finding your way around.
So these are the fast travel points, okay?
The city's getting crowded. Pretty soon the Durans will outnumber us 3-1.
Why doesn't the Claviger put a stop to it?
What do you think, dimwit? He's nice and cozy in the ambassador's pocket. That's enough for now. You got a listener.
Wow.
Greetings, friend. You look like you could use a fine weapon or a sturdy shield. Not to worry, Walter is here.
Hello,
I
Walter.
suggest you take a look at my wares
Walter,
before you
we
speak
gotta
to
go
Danica.
make more meth,
Who knows
Walter.
what mood she's in today.
Where do you get your wares?
From legitimate sources, clearly. From traders and adventurers, mostly. And a few used pieces from people down on their luck.
Oh, and there's some high quality weapons here. Great swords, axes, daggers. Another version of the grimoire. Maces, pistols. Here's the one. Grenade. much I got on me? Bit. Where are my iron ingots? Can I not sell those? Must be an important material then. Well, I do love me maces, so I might. Yes, they have grenades. A ball of iron packed with explosive powder. Impact with a solid surface shocks the contents within, triggering an incendiary reaction of deadly concussive force. So it's your standard old-fashioned grenade, where it's just kind of a pod that pops into shrapnel. There also seems to be really old flintlock style weapons. Okay, we'll grab one of these maces and one of these common pistols. Why not? So instead of the spear, I want to switch to the mace.
Please, how hard is it to answer a question?
I don't trifle with souls, men.
They're tearing my home apart. Never mind.
Hello?
I can't believe how rude everyone is around here.
Something I can help with?
How hard could it be to find a watcher?
You mean a Witcher? No, wait, wrong series. Might be able to find one.
I have a little money, if that's what you mean. I assumed I'd have to pay the watcher, though. I have a strange problem, you see.
Serious? Is someone in trouble?
Something more like. A band of Zorips invaded my house.
Not
what am I gonna
Zorips!
do?
I can handle giant lizards. Let me help. Alright, how is consulting a watcher supposed to help you with Zorps?
I don't know. Maybe they're drawn to a spirit there? I've tried everything else. I'm sorry, I'm overwhelmed. I did ask the militia. They weren't risking their lives for a poor shelter folk. First, my ship gets attacked by pirates. Then none of my plants will take. Now this happens? And they won't let me into Paradise to sort it out?
Who's they?
The militia. They're scared of some plague. At least that's what they say. I wonder if it's really the Adirans. Keep us out and themselves in. I should never have come here.
Come here for a better life and find a worse one. Wish I hadn't heard that before.
Shut up! Why don't I look into this Zarep problem for you?
Thank the gods. I wasn't sure how many more pitying looks I could stand. Then take my house key. It's northwest of here. That cabin on the cliff all by itself.
Oh, do it!
Gods know I can't go back. And there's nothing to steal either. The Zorips saw to that.
Oh.
Come back when you've dealt with them. And make sure you get their leader, too. I'm sorry, but I don't think they'll go quietly. You'll have to kill them.
You'll get your cabin back. That's a promise.
Thank you. That may not be worth much coming from a stranger, but I mean it.
Alright. liking the aesthetics so far. Very pretty game. So we had a equipment shop.
What harm could some new armor do?
All right, armor shop. Got
Heading
it.
out to the wilds? Make sure you have everything you need. You don't want to... Kai, I told you not to show your face around here again.
Damn.
Come on. You're not still mad about that hunting knife, are you?
All right, no. You're clear. But you better pay up front this time.
I knew you'd come around. You miss me.
I'll let you think that. Now don't mind him. What are you interested in?
New Kai old friends?
Yeah, some of the oldest in Paradise. He's a headache, but that's because you want him to come back alive.
So you do care.
I lied to the Garrote for you. Do I have to spell it out?
You sell armor. Figured. Okay. A treasure map. Intimidating feline codpiece. What the fuck does that mean? Greaves and gauntlets. This seems important. I'll go see what this other shop has before I go committing.
Shields for sale, envoy.
Welcome to Dawnshore, Traveler. My name is Dagerda. You seem like you could use a nice potion or a bite to eat. And I promise a safe and pleasant transaction, despite whatever Walter told you.
Walter!
I'm sure he did. He'd rather chase off my customers than admit he was wrong.
What happened?
To be honest, stranger, I'm not inclined to go into it. He knows what he did. And let's leave it at that.
Alright, basic potions, some foods. Drinks. Sweet melon! Sold! Alright, so it's general goods.
Time to resupply.
Wow, Final. Just grab me like that. Wow. Yeah, give me the map. Oh. My husband spent a fortune on this Stilgar codpiece to spice things up in the bedroom. Now he's dead on account of a weak heart. And want nothing to do with this tasteless, though brutally effective garment. So I'll leave it to the gods to find a worthy bearer. A cute bunny face, but I like it when my bones are being rearranged. Squish my face softly. I don't understand how people keep just kind of like digging in there. I don't get it. How are you doing that? I hear the sparkling of treasure. Wow, wow, Zillow, just fucking wow. Let go of me. Map. Yep, shows topographical. Oh. That's where I'm going. This is Dawnshore, huh? And from what I understand, there's more than one area to explore. Dawnshore is just where it starts.
Have you heard any rumors such things in the area?
I suppose so, actually. There are some Pargrunan ruins to the north, just across the river from the Strangle route. The Pargrunan are said to have left behind many treasures.
Very good. I will remember you. You will be justly compensated upon my return.
Yeah, sure. Just be careful, all right? The land gets more dangerous the further north you go. No telling what might be waiting.
Ah! Oh, you got a Volfin? I do!
I have stared death in the face before, and have no fear of these supposed dangers.
All right. Well, good luck.
Here I am. Adorable. I know. I was very much infatuated with the Volfin for a while there. Actually, speaking of avatars, I need to ask my avatar maker to work on the Lopkin. I know they did. I already have it downloaded. I don't have it in me to do the work anymore. You think you have what it takes to stand against me? Come see for yourself, whether you're a Paradisian native, an Adrian newcomer, or anyone else. You are welcome in my arena. Just leave your problems and politics at the threshold. Unless you want to be the next one to test my theory that Kith can fly. Only straight towards the ground and only once. Come to the top of Ergen's assay to see what you're made of. Interesting. All right. Companions, abilities. You can change the abilities of your recruited companions. When your companions level up, you'll be able to spend companion ability points to upgrade. Okay. And he has 1 point available. So yes. Now, if I know my game design, I hear that. Hey, the sparkle of treasure down below me. What's over here, though? Got a bit of a parkour section over here. Interesting. Oh. That's a lot of words. Too bad I ain't reading them. It is. It's very pretty. Unreal Engine 5. I mean, what do you expect? some silver. Silver. Chanting material. Upgrade materials. Upgrade to, yeah, I know. We've already got some before. But I was right. Gaming instincts told me there was loot to be had.
After what happened with Kalisha.
I know, dear, but worrying isn't going to do anything.
You're right. Of course.
Have faith, love.
Oh, you must be the Imperial envoy that just arrived. Hello.
Hello.
Darling, you don't think that...
I don't know. I'm
What?
sure you're very busy, envoy.
Uh-huh.
But do you know of any other ships from Adir that are slated to arrive soon?
Well, is something wrong? You seem worried.
Is it that easy to tell?
Yes.
Gods, I must be losing my touch.
We're waiting for our son, you see. He's been living in Adir for a number of years now, but is finally coming home.
I just hope he doesn't meet any trouble. I couldn't bear the thought of losing him too. Not after...
After what?
After we lost our little girl. She was working as a mercenary in the Deerwood. Last we heard, she was traveling to Gilded Vale to check in on Alvra, our other daughter.
But she never made it. We can only assume the worst.
The worst? That's the worst. I'm sorry for your loss. True. Don't give her up. She may still be alive. Yeah,
We appreciate that, envoy.
Thank you for taking the time to speak with us, envoy. We really appreciate it. Gods be with you.
Actual meaningful NPC interaction. That was nice.
Still, there is something to be said for the stability Aaron's bring.
For you, perhaps, if you don't mind ignoring their stance on animancy.
I suppose. It isn't perfect, but in all my years living here, I've never felt so safe.
Ah, well, let's hope they never make it to Fjord. It wouldn't end well. The lighthouse was a gift from the animancers of Fjord. You should see it at night. It's breathtaking.
Alright. Before we go leaving town to start exploring up north, I need my first restroom break. I'll be back. Transformation timer is up. Ah. Okay. Ah! Ah! How dare you? I like this high. Wow, can't believe you just ambushed me like that. Ah, damn it. Of course I would just find a common pistol. For more of greater elements. Requires level 5 though. Ugh. A throwable. Oh, okay. Oh, we frozen to create traversable ice platform. Oh. Gold, iron, bone. Very neat. Cabbage. Sure. Welcome back, Final. In honor of the friendship and bounty bestowed upon Paradis by Fayor, Miss Ivanor, may it triumph over darkness and guide us through these untamed lands. The note under reads, by order of Claviger, Emmond, close and over. The notice repairs to the staircase. Cupola are currently underway. At the bottom, second note, larger note, says, heard Fennec's voice in the stairwell. Damn the repairs. Stay away from this place. That's a lot of cabbages. Ooh. Document is a record of attempted sales. It is brimming with unfortunate accidents and consequential business failures, and the most recent entries are as follows. C1, lost, destroyed by cards. C2, lost, destroyed in mail delivery accident. 3, sold, profit lost in robbery. 4, following is scribbled in margins between entries C4. High hopes for this place, lost. Market was hostile to cabbages. I'm sure here will be different. I don't think it was different. Copper, pelt, iron, and another wand. For selling. More cabbages. This explains why we found some random cabbages right down there on the road. Hello, D3. It looks so good. It does. It looks so good. Who's a good tiger? Oh, wow, wow.
If this can hold me, you'll be fine. Just don't look down.
Right. Trick? I'm looking down. Ooh. Hello there. Golden plaque of promises. Totem fragment.
Looks like that broke off of something. Wonder where it goes.
Right, totems and their missing totem fragments are hidden throughout the living lands. Collect totems to be displayed in shrine. Okay, so collectible. Gold, some copper, the treasure map. Oh. Oh, okay. I hate climbing. Captain Hinika must have been a sadist when it came to hiding treasure. Maybe the Vantage will help me find his plundered riches. Or maybe I'll just die of exhaustion on the way up. Whichever's quicker. Okay, so below a bridge.
They weren't much of an artist, but I think that's upstream by the park wall.
Thank you, Kai. Whoa. I am doing well, I am. Oh. I think I see what happened to our friend. Treasure. Arcanist boots. Unique clothing is enhanced with both a normal item bonus and a powerful enchantment. Increases your health restoration from all sources by 5% and just gives me more movement speed. Yeah, I think I'll put those on.
Well, nothing ventured, envoy.
Look at them perching up to like look at the view and stuff. Oh. Okay, so there's around the limit for fall damages right there. Okay. Noted. That was a little weird. All right. Oh, this is the place that that guy wants to do combat at is.
What kind of stance is that? Get serious, get lost. Unless you're here to trade, don't bother me.
Oh.
The local militia's lax at the best of times, which these are not. Donshore is most people's first view of the living lands, and last brush with civilization.
It is very pretty, though.
Save some skates for the rest of us.
Jolly boys! Seems luck is on my side. Tildy at the bathhouse, more like. I saw her give you those lucky dice. Oh, I think you're just jealous that she likes me more than you.
If she likes you that much, why is she still charging?
Shut up and roll, you two.
Ooh. Cooked rabbit!
Look alive, Margaret would be ashamed to think you such incompetent. My grandfather could cook
Lock. I could unlock it. Hello, Cosmina.
Another recruit. By the flames, Cynric finds the strangest types.
Recruit, I've spent my life on the front lines for 8 years.
You're not the only soldier here, pup. If you think you're so tough, why don't you prove to me what you've got? Spar with me. I'll take on you and your big blue friend.
If you're sure, I've got plenty of reach.
What's in it for me?
You mean besides the thrill? I'll give you a weapon of your choice from the armory if you win.
And if I lose?
Then we call in a priest.
But not for me. We shall see who needs the priest.
Yes, summon the fire within you. In Magrin's name, prepare yourself.
Oh, no, you don't!
All right, I yield. Well done. You have passed.
They're luckier than they know.
It's clear I underestimated your prowess.
Game straight.
Fierce as a Rathoon you are, envoy. Now for your prize. Our surplus includes a large hammer, an arquebus, a spear, and a wand. What say you, huh?
I don't even know what an arquebus is. Take the spear.
Stick 'em with the pointy end, clean and simple. Keep your distance in a fight, and the spear will serve you well. So that's your choice. It is done. May Magrin's wrath fall upon
It's just
your
another
enemies,
common
envoy.
spear. I see. It's fine. Copper and agate. Upgrade materials. Alright. Set up a party camp at large. Ancient waystones found throughout the living lands.
Maybe it's superstition, but Audra like this usually marks a good spot to rest.
Yes. Set a party camp at large. Throughout the living lands. Oh. Ooh.
After your voyage, it must be nice to spend the night on dry land. Personally, I've always found the rocking of a ship to be soothing. As long as I've got my feet facing the bow, that is. You know, for most people, getting sent to the living lands is a punishment. But, according to Cynric, you're the personal envoy of the Emperor of Adir himself. Quite a position.
I just think to myself, tall grass. I've seen more than my share of battle.
Tall grass, huh? Even in Rawatai, you lot are the stuff of legend. I guess I should count myself lucky our paths didn't cross sooner. But that raises a bigger question. Why would your emperor send one of his most accomplished warriors all the way out here?
I'm investigating the Dream Scourge.
Oh, that almost does sound like a punishment. I don't know how you investigate a so-called plague of the soul, so better you than me. Being a godlike, I don't suppose your patron deity gives you any unique insights into matters of the soul, do they?
I don't even know who they are.
I thought every godlike knew their god. That's one of the stranger things I've heard. And out here, that's saying something. Sorry, these are unusual times.
What do you mean?
I haven't met anyone who's really seen the Dream Scourge yet, but that hasn't stopped people from worrying about the rumors.
Right.
Refugees are flooding in from outlying regions. The guards are restricting access to the city. And people are making offerings to the gods for everything from hangovers to indigestion, just in case.
What's known about the Dream Scourge?
Not much. It's hard to separate fact from rumor. I've heard it changes people, makes them confused, disoriented, and eventually violent. No one seems to know exactly how it starts.
I don't know how it starts, but I've seen how it ends.
And here I was hoping for good news. Unfortunately, the presence of so many Adiran troops and the rumored exploits of the Steel-Garrote paladins supporting them is only making a tense situation worse. I think that's why the Clavenger accompanied your ambassador.
You can understand the tension. Foreign troops are rarely a welcome sight.
Exactly. Paradise has been quiet lately, but I don't know how long that'll last. We're talking about an island that has been largely settled by nomads, exiles, and dissidents. People who tend to be suspicious of authority. But what about you? What's your stake in things? Besides your orders, of course.
Oh, just
Someone once told me you need more than a little crazy to last out here. I get the feeling you'll fit right in. I'll let you get some rest, but thanks for talking. It's good
it
to be
is the
part of
same voice
squad
actor
again,
as Garrus?
even
Nice.
if it's just for a while.
What can you tell me about Paradise?
It's the gateway to the Living Lands, a scenic port city that's as beautiful and dangerous as the wilds around it. Most visitors enjoy some mariner's porridge at the Ballarrock, a back alley shakedown, and then the sudden return of that porridge out of one end or the other. Then, if they've got any sins, they turn around and take their chances back where they came from, with authentic tales of their adventures in the Living Lands.
You don't seem to think much of Paradise or the people who come here.
Don't get me wrong. It's a great city. In part because it's great at winnowing out people who have no business being here. The Living Lands means a hard-won second chance for the people who settle here. But first, you've got to survive it.
The window we romance fish Garrus. Wow. Wow. Adele, why would
The folks who say that either last the longest or the shortest. For a lot of people, the Living Lands is a last resort. They come fleeing war, debt, famine, the law. Take your pick. For others, it's freedom. To seek glory, to redefine yourself, to live in a way you can't, maybe even on
Judge, I know I'm not alone in this.
Come from.
Final. What was it to you?
Oh, little of everything. Rawatai is famous for storms and rocky soil, so I figured if I'm going to live in a hostile environment, why not pick some place where things grow? It seemed like a good idea at the time. Used to be, if you could last out here, you could count on being left alone.
8 years changing things, is that it? Or until the Dream Scourge?
Dangers in the wilds is nothing new out here, but something about the Dream Scourge is. And if that weren't enough, a lot of people aren't too keen on Adir's presence and affiliations out here. Hilgard's new embassy and his alliance with the Steel Garrote smell like the authority and order that a lot of people came here to leave behind. But I don't mean to put that on you. I imagine you're tired of having to answer for every Adiran who sneezes into somebody's stew.
Why is it called the Dream Scourge anyway?
They say people afflicted with it have strange, vivid dreams and start confusing them with reality. What starts as a light daze becomes severe disorientation and eventually a bent towards chaotic violence. And then, fungal growths take over your body. So Dream Scourge.
Growths like mine?
No, Dream Scourge is different. It spreads all over. Still, if you see any new mushrooms sprouting up anywhere unexpected, let me know. Until then,
I've got your mushroom sprouting up right
here. The Living
here.
Lands is filled with people and things that are likelier to kill you first.
Questions about you.
Shoot.
When did you come here?
That must have been 6 years ago now.
Final! Oh,
I guess
goodness!
I was drifting, looking for a change.
You gotta sniff it and inspect it, huh? Gotta make sure it's clear, right? Gotta make sure it's normal. Yep. And where were you from before?
A settlement called Thirdborn. It's a rugged little place, lots of Rawatayan expatriates.
Yes, of course. You must have missed it. Why'd you leave?
You're pretty nosy, aren't you? I can see how you and Inquisitor Ludwig got along. Things just didn't work out there. Let's leave it at that. I'll tell you what I can. And I've got answers. Some of them may even be true.
You did before.
I joined up with the Rawatayan Navy as soon as I was old enough. I was part of our campaign to establish a foothold in the Deadfire Archipelago.
They had a foothold presence in Deadfire for a better part of a century.
Part of a long-term effort to reclaim our ancestral homeland and feed Rawatai from Deadfire's fertile soil. I believed in that mission. Additionally, we were helping Deadfire, bringing organization to the pirate-ridden archipelago and civilization to our distant Wana cousins.
I'm guessing reality was different.
Yeah. The Huana didn't want us there. We spent almost as much time fighting the tribes as we did pirates and Wilder. And it was hard to see how any of our fighting and dying was feeding people back home. I'd always heard that war was supposed to temper us, strengthen us, but I didn't see that either.
What did you see?
Some fell apart. Some bought into the cruelty that our continued presence required. Others didn't buy into it, but went along with it anyway. And that bothered me more somehow. I deserted. And I bounced between different mercenary companies for almost 10 years. Hey, not all of us catch on so quick. Besides, there were only so many options for a Rawatayan deserter with no training and anything else. As a mercenary, I figured I could at least choose my battles and my crew.
Same shit, different uniform.
Yeah, it just took me a little longer to figure that out. Being part of a squad kept me going. For a while, anyway. By the time I came to the Living Lands, I'd seen enough. Had enough.
Find something better here?
I did. Yeah. For a while. Look, if I can give you some hard-won advice, stay on your toes. You're in a difficult position. Whatever your role asks of you, make sure it's something you're willing to give. Because you're the one who has to live with the consequences.
Right. Thank you for the advice.
Hey, Advice is easy. The hard part's all you.
So you're originally from?
What gave it away? My finely pointed teeth, or the striking blue of my scales? Fair enough. My people are known to roam. Rauatai's hardly a hospitable environment. Many of us end up settling elsewhere, or making a living on the go. That's where you get the popular image of the Amawa bodyguard, a mercenary.
Weren't you a mercenary?
Don't sell me short. I've also been a drifter, a middling carpenter, and a terrible card player. We should play sometime. I'll show you.
Remember the near constant storms.
Then you must have come during our sunny season. Lashed by storms and battered by waves. We call it the rough country. And old trenchers say it's made us who we are.
Trenchers?
We do a lot of digging for irrigation, drainage, warfare, the occasional village tournament. Anyone from Rauatai has spent enough time in some kind of hole in the ground to be on a first-name basis with the worms. So, trenchers. Those of us who leave are scramble roots, hardy weeds that can survive just about anywhere.
Adversity builds strength and character.
You'd fit right in with the Ranganui's inner circle. It's true that the same things that make Rauatai a difficult place to live have shaped our people and our kingdom. Our coral masons have built living harbors and fortifications along the coast to protect our ships and shelter our cities. For all our shortage of fertile soil, Rauatai's land is abundant in saltpeter, copper, iron, most of the other materials you need to outfit your military with weapons and cannons. We value struggling and striving together. It helped us survive and build one of the most powerful navies in Aora. It's been hard-won across a variety of conquests, cooperatives, and trading colonies. Some of the traditionalists worry that prosperity is making us as complacent and soft-handed as our rivals. Same as traditionalists everywhere. Me, I prefer the simplicity of the living lands. Kill the thing that's trying to kill you, and hope it has some edible meat on it. Check your bedroll for fangworms. I haven't seen this much excitement in a while. Perhaps I've got you to thank for bringing it with you, Envoy.
Even rotten food could be used in cooking. So I can turn one full cooked rabbit into 5 cooked rabbit bits. Grog. Cures poison, bleed, and elemental inflammation. Restores health base on amount cured. Stew. We'll break down the rabbit into bits. That seems more useful. Enchantment. Workbench. Select a weapon or piece of armor from the left side of the screen to upgrade. Upgrade must have enough upgrade materials. Also combine upgrade materials to create those of higher quality. Small boost of damage. Hurt. Party stash. Let's see. That's for the exit party camp. Yeah. I see. Alright. How to work? Bye, final.
Look, Paradise ladder. When heated, the resin forms a hard coat that strengthens weapons and armor. Right behind you. Incoming guards. This is mine. Those Arabs must have been scavenging supplies too. That's one for us. I think there's something on the upper floor. We might be able to reach it from outside.
I think you're right. Okay. Open! Copper, some grenades and pelts. Alright, alright. Dear mother, every day on the front line is more dangerous than the last. Never thought I'd say that. I would rather be facing an organized army than encroaching wilderness. But this place is truly unlike any other. Still, through the grace of Wodika, we hold strong. Palisades are well defended, and our resolve is unbreakable. When the next wave comes, we'll be ready. Reinforcements from the homeland should be arriving within the week. With them, relief. Now, as you're reading this, sending this letter was the first thing I did when returning away from the front. Love you, you darlings. I don't think he made it. That wasn't so bad. Oh. Welcome to the club. Your first job is to bring us a bear egg. Don't come back until you do. Beneath the main text is the word idiot scratched out, but still faintly legible. Ah, you fucking assholes.
Venture past the palisades at your own risk. There's no guarantee of safety out in the wilds. We've already had to move back the palisades line a few times.
Beautiful view from these cliffs. Real long way down, too.
Focus on the crest first.
Zarups. They may be small, but they'll overwhelm you if you're not careful. You take lead.
Left leg!
So long, bitch. Unfortunately, I think he had our loot on him.
This is the Hangin's place, or was. It's the Zarups now.
Pepper. Turnip.
What's that Zarup doing out here all by himself?
Forgotten soul pod.
A friendly Zarup. Don't see that every day. Of course, you don't see them fighting their friends every day either.
You understand us?
I don't speak Zarup, but it definitely answered you.
Take it as a yes. Let's leave it alone before I insult it.
I agree. He's not hurting anyone. What made him come this way, though?
I made it to the Dawn Shore only to find that the old landing point is infested with Zarups. Monsters would surely attack me on sight, and the boat is too damaged to sail elsewhere. Supplies are low, and I can't take on that many Zarups on my own. I'd rather face a slow, hungry death than a violent one at the end of those lizard spears. This is the last thing I write. Whoever is reading this, please remember me. Being forgotten terrifies me more than death ever could. Lucen Frega. Who? Hello, Hazel. How you doing? Welcome to the rabbit hole.
Shame on her.
Next one's mine. Let's see what you got.
Nice. Carrots? Carrots?
Who's ready for more?
Eating cereal and buttons and play VR chat. Very nice. VR chat's a fun time. Ambrose, hey Ambrose, the carrots. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Just do carrots. That was my face. You don't have to grab it so firmly. Oh, aquaburst. Alright. Right, both hands to shoot bullets perfectly straight at long range. Ah. It's a sniper type. Very interesting. Ah. Alright, let's deal with the Zerups in the cabin. Burb! Oh, bye, Burb.
Watch the left.
Thank you, Daddy. Welcome to what? Rose, thank you so much for the raid. Level up. Food is just more effective overall, huh? That does seem useful. Parry, time up block perfect against a melee attack and knock the enemy back and gain immediate counterattack. That sounds useful. Bash. Constant recovery. Hey Rose and hi Raiders. If you somehow don't know who I am, my name is Roy. I'm a Banyoy. I play all sorts of things, but right now we're checking out Avowed, the brand new RPG fantasy game by Obsidian. You know, I'll take the parry power out of the ranger tree. Thank you very much.
Glad you can join.
Thank you for shouting them out.
Can you follow me? Sure. Sure. What's up?
What the fuck? I would like to grab a point of intelligence, please. I would like to not be dumb as bricks. Thank you.
I'm no art critic, but I've never seen a mural like that. Looks like an elf and Zarab holding hands. What do you see?
I see friends, not enemies. I think the Zarab's painted this.
You'd know better than me. Take a look around before we go.
Interesting. Sorry about your wall. Mega Borpa, where? It's happened again. When I was heating up my soup tonight, I heard the same scratching. Sure enough, the Zerbs was outside. I dragged my chair in front of the door, but it didn't try to break through. It just poked around the weed patch and stared at me through the window. What does it want? Do Zerbs always bother people like this? Worse yet, why do I sometimes feel tempted to let it in? I keep having this dream about it. I'm always sitting at my table and the Zerb is there and he's looking at a loaf of bread on the plate, which I reach for the bread. I wake up. What if it's the same Zerb? I'm just curious. What if it's hungry? And could it hurt? What am I thinking? This place is scrambled in my head.
Anything juicy? Well, Dehangan's the only one who can make sense of it. We should talk to her.
Tuslimem, Yanamba, Tuslimem, Hi, Pop-Tart. The game's going well. Sorry about your wall. Breaks another wall. I didn't break another wall. I broke some crates. It's fine. It's fine. Soul twins a treat. There are believed to be a number of phenomena that a soul can undergo during a cycle of reincarnation. Whether a minuscule fraction of a soul's essence is ground away by the forces of entropy, or the majority of it is lost to the beyond. No soul survives a journey around the real without at least some sort of fragmentation. In some exceptional cases, a soul can fracture cleanly into two even halves, each of which then inhabit a different creature upon the soul's return to Eora. Though rare, this occurrence has been well documented by scholars throughout the ages, especially since the founding of the Brackenberry Sanitarium. In this treatise, I will compile what information I can on the soul twin phenomenon, as well as dispel some of the many myths and misconceptions regarding what it truly means to have a soul twin. The lengthy argument that follows is agonizingly dull and difficult to parse. Egg. It's a handsome little guy. Hi, Dice. Where's the handsome little guy at? I want to see him. Oh, is it me? Oh, wow. He's in the goddamn wall!
You should regret it. Nice. Come and get me!
Bonk. Egg. This guy, it's a little guy. Made it to the third air with my wizard. Now I can try an unarmed build. Oh. Yeah, I've not really played too much yet. Cooked rabbit. Sure it does. Ugh. I am Mace Boy. Precious, I like bunk. I like to go to swing and shoot the bung.
Bad luck to hang around a graveyard. Maybe we should move on.
Is that all you got?
Oh, okay. Just gonna go straight into it, huh? I have told you to change weapons, sir. Thank you.
Next one's mine.
Didn't have to be that way. Well, I mean, since they've already dug it up. Oh.
We make a good squad.
Hooray! More grave robbing!
Even Pargrunan walls can't stand against this place. Quiet as the depths.
And boing. Pyromancer's key? Missing Pyromancer, huh? Much of this journal is blackened and charred, but one entry remains more or less legible. Those fools will find neither peace nor succor with Octave's crew. They blame me for nearly burning down the camp, but it was in the name of progress. Besides, almost is the operative word here. It's not like anything caught on fire that badly. Still, I suppose they have a point. I need to be more careful. My control over flames has increased greatly since that accident, but it would be foolish not to learn from past mistakes. This next experiment will be conducted away from the camp. There's a nearby ridge that will serve well, isolated yet with the camp still in view. Argan willing, I break through. It's right around the corner for me. Up there, perhaps.
Those must be your ambassadors, men. That's a bad sign. Yeah, up there. Nice.
that to my grave. Yes.
Yes, they'll never stop me.
Wonder
why I thought would happen.
Well, the special grimoire. Grenade. It's key. I refuse to return to paradise in shame. I vowed that I would perfect the formula to my imbued gunpowder, and by the gods, I think I've finally done it. After many trials and experiments, including nearly burning down my camp, I know that I am finally approaching the pinnacle of success. Extracting the essence from primal flame was an arduous and dangerous task, but now that it's done, all that is left is to siphon this energy into a batch of gunpowder. As a precaution for this first attempt, I have moved to a cliff overlooking my camp. It would not do to actually burn it down. Those fools that left me will regret it once I'm done. I'll call this new invention flame powder, and they will be the first to feel its sting. Well, actually, you were the first to feel its sting. Ah, no, put me down, J-Cat. Interesting. It's better than a standard grimoire of elements. Thing. What was in his chest? Hi, Ray J. Oh, some gold, another great axe. A fire-based grimoire. Alright. Oh, fireball! But this requires some high-level wizardry. Goodness!
Build another palisade just like the last. When this one falls, what'll you adherents do then?
Die alongside you, Grumpy. You fall, we fall. It's that sort of thing.
If the stone wall up the road didn't last, your pointy sticks don't stand a chance. And neither do we.
Look out, sir.
can't guarantee your safety past these palisades. Watch out once you get past the palisades. The Strangerroot is apparently hostile to life, as the scholars say. Wait a moment. Oh, birth eat my soul. You're the envoy. Sorry, didn't mean to be so informal.
Not good.
They say the Emperor personally sent one of his finest warriors. A soldier from the tall grass, no less. Real brute.
Your reputation precedes you.
It's all above my rank, but it means
Adorable fat ass Benoit. Just venting. No, don't be sus, Ray J.
Smooth as good butter. I know maybe too much about rough seas, what with serving in the galleys.
But this one, this ass right here.
Did you deserve it? Kidding, kidding. Sorry to hear, Envoy. The living lands is dangerous. We should be sticking together. Can't imagine what might have possessed them to do that.
JCat, you need to install 7TV on your browser.